Hey guys, and welcome to a mapping video. Today we're going to be doing what if Italy tried to reform the Roman Empire today. Also, by the way, I'm a little bit sick, so sorry if I sound bad or anything, or if I cough. I think it's just a bad kind of cold, but we don't know. So, to allow this to happen, I had to change some things. One, the EU no longer exists, and neither does NATO. The only alliances that exist in this world are pretty basic ones, like the USA and Canada, and then the UK and France. Germany doesn't have really any alliances. Russia has an alliance with Belarus. That's pretty much it. There's some other alliances that may or may not come to play in this, but we're gonna start with what this new Roman Empire does. So it's the Roman Empire, or wants to be at least. So it needs to start its expansion, but it can't expand into a huge country right away. So, as it can't do that, what it does first is take out Vatican City. Now you're thinking it would take San Marino. And though, yes, they want to, the thing about San Marino is that they're trying to remake the Roman Empire. San Marino was independent, so they leave it alone for now. After this attack, none of the nations really strengthen their borders. They don't see a reason to. But after this, Italy knows if I'm trying to take over what I'm trying to do, then that's going to be really hard. So he calls in some allies. He calls in Germany and Russia. He sends alliance requests to them saying, "Hey, I'll let you get land that you want if you let me get land I want." Germany really only wants the Netherlands and Belgium and Denmark and Poland, then a little bit of Czechia. And then, Russia only wants Finland, Baltics, Belarus, Ukraine, and Moldova. And though they want to expand farther, that's all they want. And they also want stuff over here, but they don't think that Italy will interfere with that. So next, Italy makes its next joint experiment with Germany, going through Austria. And with German help, though it takes a while, about a year, they win and take over Austria, and it's annexed into Italy. Germany at this time decides to invade Denmark, which I would say Germany wins and annexes the whole entire thing. After this, nations actually do start tidying up their borders. France builds forts and stations troops along the whole border, while Luxembourg does the same. And basically every nation that borders these two do that. But now Russia is getting ready to make its advancements. Its first advance is into Belarus, taking it with relative ease due to them already puppeting it. And Belarus falls to Russia, which scares all the other nations, including Poland, who tightens up their borders on both sides. Now, Poland, I believe, has a stronger military than at least Russia, but I don't know about Germany. I would say Poland has still a pretty strong military, and so when Germany goes in to invade them, they only make an advancement to here. Everywhere else, they're held off. Down here in Italy, they make an attack. Not Bhutan, Italy. The new Roman Empire makes a race for Switzerland by going through here. So they do good taking that, but then after that they're blocked off by the mountains. The Alps are really a pain in their back. They take this and then they keep fighting with Switzerland. At this time, France believes it may be an appropriate time to join the war. So they do. Invade right through here, taking Turin, Genoa, and Cuno, which hits the Italians hard. But the Italians, in retaliation, go right through here, taking the island of Corsica, and naval invading, taking back Genoa, and moving from Nice and taking Monaco. Their goal is to encircle the French, which the French can't let happen. So what the French do is they withdraw from the places they've taken from Italy, and they go fully defensive, holding the defensive border to keep Italy from pushing any farther in. At this time, Italy pushes farther into here and takes this. There's plans to encircle Zurich and take it out, but the government leads to Bern. So as they encircle Zurich and take it out, the government is safe. So Italy asks Germany for help, and they're able to take this, and even push into here. But Bern is still safe, along with Sion and all these other places. Now France, realizing, oh, Germany's helping them, decides to invade Germany, which they do very good at first. And then Germany fights back, pushing them back, and even taking that land, which really hurts France. And then also Germany takes Luxembourg at this time. Now, Russia is still more hungry. So they decide, you know what? Time to eat up the Balkans. And then, after taking this, they get pushed back. Lithuania, pushing them back, and even moving into Nostrupolsk. After all, the Russian army is not very strong at this time. Oh, wait. I'll be right back. We're back, and oh yeah, we left off here. And this is the time where we see another alliance come into play, the Balkan Pact. So next, Estonia pushes through, taking this, which actually, never mind, they don't take that much. They only take that. And what's this one down here? I'm trying to remember its name. Riga, Lithuania. Oh, it's Latvia. Sorry, Latvians, if you watch this. Didn't mean to forget your nation's name. It's the same map. Push through here, and then I guess it didn't save that, so Lithuania pushes in here. And Russia is not doing too good with this. And they know that they're not going to be able to keep doing this, so they need Germany to push through Poland. But Germany's having trouble with that. But luckily, although it took a very long time and cost a lot of casualties, Italy has taken Switzerland, as they're starting to look like a Roman Empire. And as if they didn't already have enough enemies, they attacked through here, annexing, what was that nation? Slovenia. The rest of the Balkans, scared of this, have to make a decision to make a new alliance known as the Balkan Pact. And everyone except for Turkey joins. And even though they're not part of the Balkans, Moldova, give me a second, and Ukraine were invited to join. They both accept. So if Italy attacks anyone else in the Balkan Pact, then instantly they will get attacked by everyone in the Balkan Pact. Italy, seeing the new prospect of this alliance, decides to focus on their western front. And they do a fully offensive push, which pushes all the way to Marseille and takes Lyon and Nimes, proving that they can do a lot of damage. Germany, who already has pushed through, decided to help France in the northern campaign, where France took all of this, pushing it on Paris. But the French people stay strong throughout this. But Italy, knowing that they can't do this with just them and Germany, asks Germany for also the lands, which Germany obliges, and asks Spain to invade. Spain, not too interested in this, but is not too interested, thinking that's a waste of time, but does is thinking, well, perhaps it will strengthen our kingdom, as even though it's a republic, at this stage it decided to become a kingdom, and it splits it with Italy. It splits between Italy and Spain. I'll split it real quick between them. And before you think, oh, this is going to be a long-lasting alliance, no, it isn't going to be. Because if you know anything about history, you know what happened to Spain. But this won't end the way you think it will. So, Spain, now satisfied with their land gains, same with Italy. Italy decides maybe they should focus on their eastern front. But first, they have to make a decision. Do they want to invade into Africa and take land that they would originally own down there, or do they want to push into Spain and try and take it? At this time, Spain, on an imperial high, decides to invade and take over Portugal, which is a very scary prospect for Italy. But Italy decides if they invade Africa, they may be able to take a lot of land and be able to stand up to them. So their first invasion is of Libya, which didn't go too well for Libya. And they invade Sussuna. I don't know what it's called. Sorry everyone from there. Tunisia. Yeah, they invade Tunisia. And both countries surrender and Italy takes their land. So it is looking kind of big now. Spain being like, oh, this must mean that we're starting colonizing again, decides to invade Monaco, as Spain does, So they invade Monaco, and they kind of want to declare war on the UK, but they're scared because the UK has the alliance of Ireland. But then again, Ireland, though, with a strong navy at this time, because I'm changing some stuff, is not really a threat to Spain and Italy. Spain says this. Spain says, if you let me take Gibraltar and Ireland, I'll let you take the southern UK or pretty much anything you want. Italy likes this proposition and decides to agree to it. So basically, this is what all of Spain takes. And Italy, trying to rebuild the Roman Empire, takes all of what would be England and Wales. This might take a second, because yeah. They divided the UK into a bunch of different, things. Oh, it didn't work for some. Okay. I'll be right back after I, change. Okay, this time the UK surrenders, and realizing it truly isn't the United Kingdom, decides to change its flag. So the UK decides to change their name and flag. As this is no longer the UK, this is Scotland. And Scotland does want to take back land, but they won't yet. Yes, here we have it. Scotland. So, now this is all settled. Italy decides to do more colonization. Going for Egypt, who actually fights back really well. So they have to stop. And then they make a deal with Algeria. You give us the northern half of your land, and we'll protect you from Spain. Algeria, knowing that they can't hold off an Italian and Spanish invasion from all sides, agrees. So Italy only takes the northern provinces, which includes their capital. They don't really have many cities left. So Algeria becomes more of a puppet of Italy. But as the deal said, Algeria will be protected. So Spanish invasion of Algeria will be defended by Italy. At this time, Italy decides, maybe I should start focusing on the Eastern Front. And then he remembers the Balkan Pact. So he decides not to invade. Now let's see what Germany has done. Germany, over this span of years, has not only taken out Poland, but has helped Russia. And you're probably wondering, how did he help him? Well, he kind of just went into Russia and then helped them push back the Baltics. And yeah, the Baltics were annexed into Russia. And in a very, very long war. So, after this, Russia takes a minute to focus on their tech. And says to Italy, hey Italy, maybe this would be a good time for us to joint invade the Balkans. I take Ukraine and Moldova and you take the rest. Italy, definitely wanting to do this, agrees. It also gives Germany permission to invade Czechia, which he promptly does. And boom. Germany is satisfied with what they've taken, but they decide that they want to take more. So they just kind of take out the lowlands. And, they win, as you would expect. And then Russia and Italy push in. And we're going to skip 5 years ahead, but, Italy, tired of war, after taking all of this land, decides to sit back and just let the empire prosper. But first, they do what they were going to do with Russia and take the Balkans together. Now, I usually would just skip this part, but I kind of want to just show the sheer, magnitude of what they've taken. Because it's a lot. It's a lot of what they've taken. They just take a very big amount of land. Not comparable to what Russia has taken. Russia's taken a lot less than what Italy has taken. Now, you're probably wondering why am I just not skipping. Well, I really just want to show this, how powerful Russia really would be in this situation with Italy. Now, you're probably thinking this is dumb. Yes, it is kind of dumb. Probably isn't historically accurate or accurate at all. But, I think it's an interesting video. I know the majority of everything I do will be wrong because I don't know enough about military, but I find it fun. And now Italy sits back and takes a break from war. It's kind of tired of it, They take out the remaining rebellions in the Balkans, and they just rest. For a while, at least. This isn't the end of the Italian conquest. But at this time, while they're resting, Turkey makes a thing known as the Middle Eastern Pact, which is a pact between all the Middle Eastern countries. Even Israel got included in the pact. Italy, still at war in Egypt, tries to do what they did with Algeria. Didn't work. But Egypt was not allowed to join the Middle Eastern Pact, due to be in the middle of a war. So the Middle Eastern Pact decides to invade, which Israel taking half the Suez Canal is, there it is. They take half the Suez Canal, which weakens weakens Egypt enough for Spain to take over. Spain now owns pretty much all of North Africa. But yeah, they take a break for a while. Now, at this time, Russia decides to expand. Expands, taking this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Germany doesn't do any expansion, and yeah, that's not where the scenario ends, though. But we're already 20 minutes in, so I think I'll just end this and continue next time.